Hi, I'm Steve, TT120. Today I'm going to be building a loading cassette for the locos. Here's a cassette I've made earlier, and at the end of the track I've got a little end line with a couple of loading points. So let's see how we're going to get on with this one. I'll be making up one of these little cassettes or loading ramps for the TT. So this is a first because it's TT, and I haven't seen anybody do a loading cassette for TT. I've seen several other people do them. So I've got a piece of 1/2 inch plywood. I've cut it into strips, the width here half and then half again, so we can put two bits together, one for the one way and one for the other. Okay, I pre-drilled them and I've countersunk them so these little 4mm screws will just go through and enough to just hold into the aluminium. So I've taken one of the flexi track straight joiners, cut a little bit off the end and screwed it into the track here, so it's in the centre there. So that's the right track width overlapping onto this board here. I'll get two bits of aluminium. These are the aluminium strips that I've got, and you can see on the camera there it's 10mm by 10mm by 1mm anodised, non-anodised aluminium. Else if you had anodised it wouldn't conduct, so you wouldn't be able to drive the trains off. So put the two together like that. Let me get my glasses. It's always better when you've got your glasses, you can see what you're doing. Holding the timber right up to the stop, putting the two bits of track and they're butting up to the rails nicely, making sure they're roughly parallel down the centre. I can do that by putting the gauge in the middle there. So, and just squeeze the two together. So we now know that they're in the right position. The plywood's pushed right the way up. So I've got a bit of wood pre-prepared with a hole in the centre, and I can press that on there. Now I know the two bits of aluminium in the right place. Hold that down firm and take a screwdriver and just screw that into the centre there. That's nicely pinched that down in the right place. Now I want it to line up with the other end as well, so if I reverse the train, it does. So we've got the centre, just turn it round, stick that underneath there, push that up to the side. These two pieces butt up to that joiner. I'm just going to slide my gauge into the middle there, holding them together. That's nicely fitted. Pick up another block of wood, put that down there. Oh, it's not on top of that, it's just butting up to it. Hold it down firm so we've got them in the right place and screw it in. I tried using a G-clamp, but you've got to move it before you can clamp it. Not so good. That can now come out. Underneath there are some more holes. They're positioned here. So I'm going to put a block of wood on the centre there, slide that up to there, squeeze it together here to keep the aluminium track gauge set right. Hold that down, punch that in. Okay, that's now nicely set in the right place. So I can turn it over and I'm going to drill that with a pilot drill. Now that's the nut that fit these bolts, 4mm. To make sure you got the right size tapping drill, you just pop it in a nut, and it doesn't matter if you've got a little bit of clearance. but not too tight, else otherwise you lose some of the thread. So my drill that I've got here, it's forward and reverse. Wound that in, tighten it up. Now I've got two buttons on here. One is reverse and one is forward, so I can put one with the finger and the other with a thumb. So I'm going to be going forwards now. That's going forwards. Drill these holes out. 1, 2, 6 little tapping holes. The tapping drill out, and I put my 4mm tap in. Now this is where I use the forward and reverse, so that's forward, reverse. Pop it in there, forward, reverse, forward, reverse. Same again here. There we go. 6 little holes done. Now insert the screws. Got an Allen key, these ones are. So I bought a pack of 50 on eBay. I'll put a link in the description below so that you can see which ones I've bought. If you want to have a go yourself, this is. And just nip them up. Nice and tight. Yeah, coming through, just through the aluminium. Just where I want them. These are the sit nice and tight. Just a few burrs sticking through where the taps come through and burred the aluminium off. Just scrape them away there. That's it. Now remove these blocks. They're not needed now. One track ready to go. Just put the coach on the track. I'm going to use this track here. Okay, line those up to there. Oh no, to make sure it's the right width, I've already cut these woods, so that's against the stop, that's against that stop. Wood needs a little bit of fettling, as now the coach will drive straight onto my loading bay and back onto the track. So that's how it all works. It needs just a little bit of a sand on there, because when I pull it right over there, there's a bit of a bump here, so I'll just sand that off. One loading track done.